think our love could change so much? Until our baby was born. And suddenly, I felt like I didn't even recognize my husband or myself. I thought we would just continue being the same couple, only with more joy and laughter. But reality hit me hard, and everything shifted: our roles, our priorities, our connection. At first, I blamed myself. I thought, maybe I'm too tired, too emotional, too everything. But then I started noticing patterns that so many parents face after childbirth. Statistics show that around 60% of couples experience a decline in relationship satisfaction in the first year after having a child. It's not just me, it's countless couples going through the same storm. We stopped talking like we used to. Little disagreements became arguments. Silence started filling the spaces where laughter once lived. And even when my husband was right there, I felt lonely. I realized that fatigue and sleep deprivation were a huge factor. When you haven't slept in days, patience disappears, and even the smallest things can trigger tension. The second factor was the shift in our roles. We were no longer just partners. We were parents first. Without clear communication about responsibilities, resentment quietly built up. And the third factor was emotional distance. When survival becomes the main focus, intimacy and closeness often take a back seat. It's not about lack of love, it's about exhaustion, expectations, and the overwhelming pressure of new parenthood. I turned to books and research to understand what was happening. John Gottman's The 7 Principles for Making Marriage Work taught me that small, intentional moments of connection, like showing appreciation, affection, and understanding, are the glue that holds couples together. Gottman also describes the 4 horsemen of relationship failure, patterns that can destroy even strong marriages if left unchecked. And in those early months, I realized we were dangerously close to falling into them. Another book that helped me was Mama, Love, Motherhood, and Revolution by Antonella Gabor. It opened my eyes to how profoundly motherhood changes a woman and how those changes ripple through a relationship. Scientific studies back this up. Supportive interactions between partners often decline sharply after the first child is born, leaving couples feeling disconnected and isolated. But knowing this doesn't mean you have to accept it. It just means you can take action. I remember a night when I felt completely invisible. I looked at my husband and thought, are we even us anymore? I felt like the person I once was had vanished under the weight of diapers, sleepless nights, and endless responsibilities. Then I remembered something I had read. Small rituals create connection. So we started tiny, intentional habits of morning coffee together, 5 minutes of conversation before the baby woke, holding hands at night without any distractions. It didn't fix everything overnight, but slowly the distance between us began to shrink. We remembered that beneath the exhaustion and responsibilities, we were still a team, eschewing love. Through this, I learned that communication is everything. Even just 5 minutes of honest talk about feelings, I'm tired, I'm scared, I need you, can make a huge difference. Creating small rituals is equally important. It can be a morning tea together, bedtime hugs, or simply laughing over something silly. Those little moments remind you that you are partners, not just co-partners. Scheduling couple time is vital. Even 30 minutes a week matters more than you think. Consistency builds connection even in the chaos of new parenthood. Asking for help is not weakness. It's strength. Sharing the load, being vulnerable, and allowing your partner to support you creates intimacy and mutual respect. Learning and reflecting through books, therapy, or research gives tools to navigate the challenges. It's not magic, but intentional effort can save a relationship. Sometimes fear sneaks in, fear that expressing struggles makes you weak, that your partner will see you differently, or that love might fade. But hiding emotions only builds walls. Speaking honestly opens doors to empathy, care, and closeness. I am not perfect. I am not always strong, but I am learning day by day that love can survive and even grow through the chaos of early parenthood. If you are feeling exhausted, disconnected, or scared, know this: you are not alone. Your love and partnership are worth fighting for, even in the toughest moments. Start small. A conversation, a shared smile, A touch, tiny, consistent efforts matter more than grand gestures. Because having a baby doesn't have to mean losing each other. It can be the beginning of a deeper, stronger love if you choose to nurture it every single day. And if you take one thing from my story, let it be this: you are a team. You are still in love. You can survive the storm and you can thrive.